You're listening to the Cyberwire Network, powered by N2K.
AI is making phishing attacks faster, more convincing, and harder for people to spot, and traditional security awareness and phishing training weren't designed for this level of attack. HawksHunt helps security teams prepare employees for the attacks they face every day with personalized phishing training that adapts to each employee and reduces risky behavior over time. For IT and security leaders looking to strengthen their human layer of defense without adding more manual work, visit hawkshunt.com/cyberwire to learn more. That's HOXHUNT.com/cyberwire.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
The word is hunt forward operations. Spelled hunt as in to pursue, forward as in ahead, and operations as in organized campaigns. Definition: defensive cyber operations carried out by U.S. Cyber Command's Cyber National Mission Force, CNMF, at the request of allied nations. Example sentence: the Hunt Forward operation allowed Cyber Command's analysts to discover Russian malware on the allied government's network. Origin and context. Since 2018, Cyber Command has conducted more than 24 Hunt Forward operations, or HFOs, in which the host country receives U.S. assistance to help defend its networks, while Cyber Command can gather information on adversary activities and share this intelligence with other U.S. government agencies and the private sector. Cyber Command said in a press release, while abroad, CNMF operators sit side by side with partners and hunt for vulnerabilities, malware, and adversary presence on the host nation's networks. U.S. Cybercom shares insights from the HFO with the host nation, other government agencies like the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, and the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, as well as private industry. These operations generate return on investment for the public because they bolster homeland and network defense while exposing adversary tactics, techniques, and procedures before they can be used against the United States. Nerd reference. In 2022, General Paul Nakasone, commander of the U.S. Cyber Command, director of the National Security Agency, and chief of the Central Security Service, gave the keynote speech at the Vanderbilt Summit, where he talked about the benefit of Hunt Forward operations.
As we take a look at it from the perspective of U.S. Cyber Command and the National Security Agency, we look at the area of being able to contribute in a continuum of action as being one that rests on two different ideas. First of all, this idea that came out in the 2018 Department of Defense strategy, defend forward. How do we as a force operating outside the United States be able to be an active as opposed to a passive approach to our adversaries? Being able to identify malicious behavior, being able to share information with our partners, being able to take action when necessary. The other piece that I would tell you is this idea of persistent engagement at U.S. Cyber Command. What is persistent engagement? The idea that we're both going to enable and act. Enable our partners with information, sharing of tradecraft, and act when authorized. Defensively, offensively, informationally. What does that do? It provides, first of all, a security for our nation in cyberspace. It provides an inoculation of these threats. And and it provides a partnership with a nation that has asked us for assistance.
Word Notes is written by Tim Nodar, executive produced by Peter Kilpie, and edited by John Petrick and me, Rick Howard. The mix, sound design, and original music have all been crafted by the ridiculously talented Elliot Peltzman. Thanks for listening.
Heading to this year's Black Hat USA, the N2K Cyberwire team will be on site recording from our podcast studio in the Spectre Ops Kennel Club. If you're interested in joining us for a conversation or learning more about what we're recording throughout the week, visit sponsor.thecyberwire.com for more information. And make sure you stop by the studio and meet the N2K Cyberwire team. We'll see you there.